Hey everybody! I'll tell you what. How much good news can we have in 1 week? Hammers are dropping. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But yes, I don't think he's getting bail on this one. I think this is the final drive home. NYPD and Homeland Security officers have arrested R. Kelly. All right? Check it out. It's a 13 charge indictment. Apparently, TMZ and NBC4 are the first ones to pick this up. But boy, I mean, here we go, baby. Let's go full throttle on this. It was a tragedy, a travesty that this man hasn't been in jail for the last 20 years. Let's be honest about that. Let's start there. But with a mini-series about him, with more and more allegations, with a raid on one of his studios, etc., with the video evidence that was already out there, I couldn't believe the man was walking around. How could this happen? And look at this. Homeland Security and NYPD step in. There's also a short little news clip we're gonna watch too, but it's like 22 seconds long. Kelly was arrested Thursday in Chicago on charges in a 13-count indictment returned in the Northern District of Illinois. Joseph Fitzpatrick, spokesman for the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Northern District, says the indictment includes charges of CP and obstruction of justice. R. Kelly was in court, Chicago, in June, where he pled guilty to 11 felonies related to sexual assault and various abuse in Illinois. The Cook County Sheriff's Attorney's Office charged him with 5 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse, 4 counts of aggravated criminal sexual assault, and 2 counts of criminal sexual assault. In those legal docs, Kelly is accused of forcing contact between his penis and an alleged victim's mouth and committing an act of sexual penetration on a victim listed as JP. The alleged incident occurred in January 2010 when the victim was under the age of 18. And I'm sure these are just the beginning of the details of this indictment. So let's go here. Let's play this news clip, and then we'll read the Daily Mail article. But this is breaking within the last hour once again. The NYPD and Homeland Security went to Chicago and got this motherfucker.
Want to get to breaking news out of Chicago. 2 law enforcement officials tell us that singer R. Kelly has been arrested on sex trafficking charges by NYPD detectives and Homeland Security agents. We are expecting to find out more tomorrow. But again, NYPD detectives and federal agents have arrested singer R. Kelly in Chicago on sex trafficking charges, Steph.
So there you go, 13-page indictment. Hopefully we'll have the indictment for you by tomorrow. But let's read this one right here. R. Kelly has been arrested in Chicago on sex trafficking charges, according to reports. The singer, 52, is said to have been detained by New York police detectives and Homeland Security investigation agents. A 13-count indictment included charges of CP and obstruction of justice. Officials are expected to release further details Friday, News 4 reports. So this is it, man. This is it. He ain't getting out. Epstein, he wants out. By the way, I didn't do a proper video on that, but let's talk about it. Epstein thinks that he's going to get out, put a bunch of money on bond. He shouldn't be discriminated against because he's a billionaire. Ain't happening, buddy. This is it. This might actually be the roundup. Now, don't get it twisted. This wasn't sealed indictments during the Russiagate scandal that Mueller was supposedly working for all of us and going to drop the hammer and drain the swamp. That's not what this is. What I believe this is people on the lower levels in the FBI and Homeland Security, in the NYPD, who are just sick of it. They don't like to see the Anthony Wieners of the world walking around, parading around. In fact, there's Wiener news too, and I haven't even done that yet. I need to do that one. There's more news on that, on what was exactly on that laptop of his. And it shouldn't be a surprise. The last time Wiener gets pegged It's not even through that laptop. It's through a separate relationship he's having with a 15-year-old girl with graphic video chats and images. Okay, so I believe the document states that he was producing some of it. That's what it said, that he had produced some. Of course, do you think that guy's not running a recording screen? Just like R. Kelly had many, many videotapes of many, many victims, and they showed you one. Thank you, Mermaid Moxie. Of course we're covering this. Go through my videos. You know, I've been talking about R. Kelly for years. Go back to my We Are Change work. Some of my first We Are Change videos were on this subject. How is this guy not in prison? And today, it looks like he is. I hope that not only is there a thorough indictment, which if there are 13 counts, CP and trafficking are part of it. You know, we've read the Epstein indictment here. It is thorough. And I can only hope that we also have a thorough written letter to the judge like we got from Jeffrey Berman on R. Kelly, why he is a flight risk and should not be allowed to leave. Thank you so much, Heidi. Check out Nexium attorney, rep and cult leader of the order. Which, Garagos? Because remember, Claire Bronfman actually fainted in court when it was revealed that Michael Avenatti was secretly representing her. Michael Avenatti, the lawyer for Stormy Daniels, the guy you saw on TV. Oddly enough, Avenatti is also involved in this case. And you know, we're going to show that to you right now in case you didn't know that. Avenatti, R. Kelly. Somehow Avenatti supposedly got new tapes of R. Kelly back in February. And again, this guy, I don't know how he's involved in all this. I don't trust Michael Avenatti as far as I can throw him, especially when, again, he was secretly representing Claire Bronfman in that kind of lefty clique, if you will. Thank you so much, Christopher. Is that you, Phil? Is that my boy? If that's you, brother, I love you, and I miss you. And hopefully we'll see each other soon. There's a guy that I do actually miss. I keep up with him on Facebook a little, but I'm not on there a lot lately. So once again, guys, we don't know much, but I know I love you, and I know that big news is going on. Thank you, Bogus Hype. Hi, love your work. I am going to keep it up. You know, we might do some more videos after this. We might actually finally do that James Patterson video talking about Epstein, Trump, and Bill Clinton, the author of Filthy Rich. I'm going to be doing, hopefully, an interview with Titus Frost on the whole Epstein thing. I've been trying to set that up, and I'm going to have Robbie Martin on tomorrow to talk about that social media disaster of a conference today. It was so weird. Thank you, Kim. I will keep up the great work. I really appreciate it. So once again, if you're just joining the live stream, I can't repeat it loudly enough. The ball's dropping. The hammer's smashing. The towers are falling. And R. Kelly does not look like he's getting out of this one. I say this is a no-bail deal. This is not where he just walks out with an ankle bracelet. You know, the last time he was arrested and he got on TV with Gayle King, he's like, I mean, you would have had to be a battered girlfriend in love to believe anything that guy said. And that's how he talks to people, by the way. That everybody owes him something, that he's the victim. Let me tell you something. This guy's not a victim. He's a lifelong predator. Read some of the reports, the police reports, how he was trolling around high school parking lots 20 years ago as a grown man, as a 27-year-old man, 28-year-old man, 30-year-old man, and grooming girls from there. And now finally, he has been arrested not by the police, not by the crooked Chicago cops. Magnus, thank you so much. I really appreciate that super chat. But by the NYPD that seems to be cleaning mother trucking house and Homeland Security. So you gotta wonder, again, he's got the trafficking charges. Obviously with the CP, it's going to be child porn as well. More great news out there, guys. I can't tell you enough about how happy I am right now. I feel like people like you that, you know, watch this stuff, that help me out, that really care about these issues, that can't stand the fact that, again, these people have been getting away with this stuff, that we don't have a better system in place, that, you know, some people just think they're above the law, whether it be in entertainment, in business, or in politics. The Dennis Hasserts of the world, the Anthony Weiners of the world, the Bronfmans of the world, the Epsteins of the world, the R. Kellys of the world, the Jimmy Saviles of the world, the Ted Heaths of the world. True demonic creatures living today on earth. You don't need a Bible. All right? Take a good look behind me. That's a motherfucking demon. And hopefully it's someone who's going to spend the rest of a very long life. R. Kelly, I hope you spend a very long time of a very long life behind bars, because that's what needs to happen. Folks, if you like this content, you know, we're doing R. Kelly, we're doing Nexium, Bohemian Grove, we cover Bilderberg here at length, Brexit, Assange, Syria, Iran, Barr. We're as Epstein as it gets. I got a Them Too playlist, tons of Epstein, tons of Dershowitz. We have guests like James Corbett of The Corbett Report on, Robbie Martin of Media Roots. We had James Howley of Big League Politics on recently. We're getting the big players. We're doing the big stories. It's not about left or right. It's always been about right and wrong. So please join the Burmis Brigade. Hit the subscribe button. Thumbs this up. Share it on social media. Help me grow so we can talk about DARPA, the NSA, your phone spying on you through ACR software, and get the word out. And guys, I'm doing it on my own. We're 4/5 of the way through, and we've actually raised 4/5 of the funds. So thank you to everybody that has supported me financially. On top of that, if you want to support the Burmis Brigade, that's the way to do it. Appreciate all the super chats, and we will be back on the flip side. Thank you so much for joining me.